What I'm going to do is, I'm going to bring it together, alright? Now, this is where you need a partner. So, or at least a friend to come in, okay? Right, that's it. Now, I'm going to push it together, really push it together. Come on, don't be shy with it. No. You've got to take it from here. So, if you take it round, like that, and take it in, like that. Like that, okay? Alright? Then bring it round. Go on. Right, okay, that's it.
Graham's got a lovely shot of that on screen in close-up, ladies.
Okay, right, okay. Don't worry about the feathers, we'll take those out afterwards. Go on, keep going. Right, you get in there. Where is it? Where's the camera?
Yeah, there's a lovely shot on that. There you go.
No, what are you doing? There. Okay. That's it, well done. Okay. Bring it, well in. That's it, keep it. This is so cool. Right, okay, come on, you can do it. Come on, we can do it. Come on, we can do it. Okay, right, another one. Oh, wait. You've got in some stuff. Okay, you're doing well. No, it's not bad. It's like throwing your hair. Go on, give in. Okay, you're all right. Okay, keep going. You're all right. Oh, go on. No, you're okay. Go on, keep going. Come on, you can do it. No, oh, no, keep going. Pop it in. Okay. This is so cool. Right, let's keep going. Okay, keep going.
There we go, we're in.
Okay, perfect. Oh, you're deep ready. Hang on. Okay, go on, keep going. She's doing such a good one. That's all right. No, don't worry. That's all right. Keep going. Okay, you're all right. Yeah, you're pretty cool, actually. Yeah, go on.
There you go.
Go on.
Lovely. So press the red dot.
Except I've got the bones still in there. Never mind. Oh, I think I'm going to have more string. So, let's just make a knot. We're getting there. Seriously, we're getting there. Except we've left the thigh bones in. I should have done that. That's okay. There we are. Right, I'm going to what I'm going to do, so I'm going to just do it as in this.
Yeah, start again.
There we are. I shall do this. Have we got to start again? Well, get to that. Okay. Well, I'm not very good at doing these knots. I'm not very good at doing these knots. Keep going. Go on. Put it. That's it. We're going to stop there. Okay, you're going too far over, but don't worry. Don't panic. This is so cool, everybody. Can I have the scissors? We're singing. Okay, we're getting there, guys. We are getting there. Now listen. No, tighter. Hang on. What you're just doing is, you must be careful how you're doing this, because, go on, keep going.
I bet you never thought you'd be seeing this today, did you?
This is so different. It's very unusual.
It's brilliant. Are you enjoying it so far, everyone? It's brilliant.
Can't do anything about it. We have to do this way.
This This is what happens when you get rosemary on stage. Everyone just goes naughty, don't they? Is this what it's like in your cookery school?
Oh my God! My cookery school is the coolest place. Okay.
In Royal Tunbridge Wells.
In Royal Tunbridge Wells.
Are you in the lower pantiles or the upper pantiles?
It's the lower.
The posh one, yeah?
Lower.
Yeah.
Lower pantiles is for the non-gentlemen. Right.
So nearly there, Rosie, nearly there.
What we need to do is, which is really important, we need to keep showing up there, so it goes in there. This does look very pretty, but you've got no other way of dealing with it. Just don't make any more innuendos.
You've been affected by the issues raised in this demonstration. There is a helpline at the end. Don't worry.
Okay, keep going. Right, okay, here we go. Right, you can now bring the legs down, go in. Now, what you're going to do, I'm going to hold this, and you're going to take it while you can do it. It's gonna happen! It's gonna happen!
Right, when this is all done, there's going to be the biggest round of applause and cheering for Roisin and for Rosemary at the end. Because you've got to work at this. This is not. This is not
guys!
Particularly. Yeah, it's proper work, this. But it's worth it though, isn't it, Rosemary?
Oh my God, it's so good. The ladies! They did the whole thing! But they had to feather it as well, dress it. Gosh, she's done well. Do you know she's come all the way up? Come on, you can do it, come on. Okay, keep going.
Oh, so close. There we go.
Look, she's done so well. I mean, listen to this. She has done so well. Now, having done that, I'm just going to come back, like underneath. Like that. Okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to now bring these together, okay? And I'm going to tie these up. Now we're going to somehow tie a knot together.
So right, out of a 1 out of 10.
I think she's got 10 out of 10 myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, Roisin everybody.
10 out of 10, seriously. So, we're going to bring this in. What we don't want to do is, we don't want to actually lose, what I call lose the thing. So we're going to help with bringing that in. Okay, a bit more please.
When you're doing garlic or ginger, use the plate wet. So a drop of water or a drop of olive oil. Watch this. Now within a few seconds, now you may notice you get hardly any fibres or strands when you do your ginger this way. I'll show you what you do get a lot of though, and you don't get this in the sachets or the pack. You've got ginger tea, full of natural antioxidants, really good for you. And if you're wondering how you get the fresh ginger off the grater, you take a little brush and you gather all the ginger to the side. Now listen, last job's the best job. It's my grand thin the garlic. Now the good news, you can actually do the garlic with the peel still on. Is that good? What's this? Take a nice sharp knife and you trim the very tip of the garlic off. You just need a flat surface to work on. Now watch closely. Now you don't need to press hard, and it doesn't matter whether you go up and down or round and round. No right or wrong way. Just look, quickly and lightly in any direction you want. You'll go, that's the bit that you don't want to eat. Pop that in the top of a bottle of olive oil, and that will infuse your olive oil with garlic flavour. Now this will impress you. Watch this. Take a little brush and gather all the garlic to the side. Oi, oi, I haven't finished yet. Now look. And I guarantee, if you live to be 100 years old, look at this. You will never ever chop your garlic as finely as that with a knife. What you've got there is garlic puree or garlic paste. During the demonstration we use those little brushes on our website, $2.99. Thanks for watching. For your penny change, I'll give you one of those as well. You get the whole lot today for just £10.
Chop the roots off, and we leave the these aside for two. Okay. Now, I always get asked the question, are they dishwasher safe? The answer is they're 100% dishwasher safe. That being said, take a second to pick up the use. Comes back to this one's not sharp, it's shaped.
So you've left completely.
Yeah, well, we still.
It's Stanford.
I see one of us is in London every week or every second week.
Are you registered in London? 好大道。你寫高高嘅。
你嗰個蓋未冚到啊？
呢個蓋未冚到，呢個垃圾，呢個垃圾。
打晒你後面。
哎呀死啦！
快啲！
係啊，你知唔知頭先阿叉嗰度啊？多嘢到我哋冇人要啊！你冇去阿叉嗰度？冇啊！呢個啲咩用撈年圖啊？嚇死人
！Right? So both of them is good. But anyway, it's good for the film. The guy on the record of the people, you have everything. You can see maybe, I don't know, your film. I looked at this and
Yeah, no, I'm lying down and one of this is no, that's not. Yeah, I know.
good start.
I know.
5,
6.
5, 6.
Ooh, gelato.
When you work on it, like, you don't want to get a burn, like, do anything. I don't want to be part of it. That's washing out, you know. I don't think
These are worms, and they're ground down to the powder, and then the powder is into these bars. So proper mealworms. No, so it's not to do with how the food chain needs to, we need to evolve it into insects.
Continue the habit. So
where are you selling them?
Whole Foods, Planet Organic, Olympia, avocado, all of those sorts of things. Yeah. Could be those. This is Tom, he's the director.
Where do you manufacture?
In the UK. So unless the cans probably would be Austria. The cans would be Austria.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Well, that's it, that's all I get. They've just come back from Dubai, but they're going to Canada. I don't get to, I just have to stay here and look after the UK. No, it's just because my area is the UK, who's the rest of the world manager, and I'm no problem, take out YouTube.
They're now sort of expanded massively. I noticed that I was at a hacker last night with a bunch of people, and they've got it was on the menu. And it's like they're new. Are you holding it? Let me give a push because it's not bad back. I want to bake it.
Nice.
Yeah.
But, would you send me some?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, yeah. We're basically aiming at.
We have one
你们什么产品讲的？拿来点啊，给我们2包。他是当家的，给我几包，这个都赔钱给你啊！我们这不也是拿的没有了？咱们在别的展会上特别好。
可以扫一扫。
回头我给你寄。 好。
还要几盒不知道啊？
免费给你来呀。
还有2盒。
糖面油还要几？
咱们也要4盒，你就回去给他邮吧。哎呀，你
不是，
你这些小弟要了就给他吧。
Trust in me when I say, oh pretty baby, don't let me down, I pray. Oh pretty baby, now that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you. You're just too good to be true. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. Can't take my eyes off you. Feel like never to touch. Feel like never to touch. I told you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I can cry. You're just too good to be true. Trust in me when I say, oh pretty baby, don't let me down, I pray. Oh pretty baby, now that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you. Let's hang on to what we got. Don't let go, girl. We got a lot of love between us. Hang on to what we got. Hang on to what we got. Don't let it go, girl. We got a lot of love between us. Hang on.
On this little board, you can see where it's the lock. That basically means when it's on the lock now, just push it to there. The fingers are always safe, even with a sharp blade in there, you'll never grate a fingernail or anything. Alright, no.
Wash it up, man, easy.
Just day-to-day cheese on toast and stuff.
Would you put that on cold on top of your oil?
Yeah, absolutely. Or would you put the meat in? I would probably, well, if you've got a burger, you can use it on the side or on top of it, or like a sausage wrap. If you're going to marinate something.
Overnight?
You can. I mean, I leave mine for about half an hour in the fridge.
Okay.
So if I've got a bit of salmon and marinating with this one, I'll just...
With my bottles, put that bag behind and collect it. Split it.
Yeah, but we're going to be afterwards. I'll be back.
That's fine. I'm here for 17 days. Nothing else.
Me too.
Chips in it. Just give it a while and I'll sit there. Hello, if you can give me one now. It's an air fryer. No need
When you go for shopping, one morning what
selling the blender. This one. And one more for this one. This one for thicker.
A dry pan, no fat, no oils, no grease. Straight into a dry pan, bing, no fat or oil. It's the cleanest, greenest, non-stick cookware you can buy. So, all the handles come off. Turns your fry pan into bakeware. Every single piece is hob to oven. That goes up like that. There's no rivets, right? Drop it off, walk away at the end. So, here is my milk. There's my pan. Nothing's going to stick to that pan. In fact, here's my egg. That is non-stick. A good non-stick is a fried egg straight into a dry pan. First one, cook the second one, but always on a bed of oil. No oils, no grease. Now here's a little trick. You like a poached egg, instead of bringing out a whole pot of water, watch, and that will just roll right over. Cover it, and you poach both sides evenly. Rice, pastas, potato, you burn rice, it sticks, right? You'll never burn that pan. Nothing will stick to the pan. And that
Same amount.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to put this in here. This is nearly done. Have you got a processor I can get?
Yeah,
What is
ready
it?
to go.
Right, mix this up, please.
Is this for a small
You can
amount
use
or a
this.
large amount?
This is what I'm going to do. Right, water. Have you got any water?
What do you want? Just cold water?
Just water. Cold water will do. Into here. Here we go.
Yeah, that's perfect for that one, isn't it? Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
Off we go. Now there is another way of doing this. Do that first of all before you even cook it and bung it all in. It's fine. Still the same thing. Right, get it as small as possible. Taste everything. It's very important to taste. Okay, so taste. Perfect. And have you got something to put it into?
Yeah, I'll grab a little bowl.
There you go. How easy is that? You didn't know you were going. It's your own fault for coming here. No, I would never warn you. You would never. There we go. It's tomato sauce. Right, okay. Resting. The resting is mega important. The reason being is because it has to almost evolve. It has to relax. The muscle needs to relax. So you need to leave that. Right. Oh, I'm going to have to say.
Good job, yeah.
This is going to kill it. Right, so the steak. Let's start off with the first one. Let's do this. Now the flavour of this steak is amazing. The flavour will be fantastic. What I'm going to do is a massive wrap. Massive. And those who are lucky enough to taste it.
I have to say, sadly, the only people that are allowed to taste now are us. We're really sorry, folks, but the health and safety finally got us. We're not allowed to do it at all anymore. We're okay. No, honestly, I've for the. Give me a big boo. 1, 2, 3.
Now look, the end is always pretty cool, isn't it? Because that's the best bit, isn't it? Right, we're going to cut. What I'm going to do.
Has anyone done anything like this before? No. Who's going to have a go now? Yes.
Make a things.
Oh
Please.
yes, okay, I'd say they're good to go. So where's our, this demo, we haven't had a talk about all the lovely things that you're up to. What are you up to at the moment? What's happening?
my gosh, so much. I'm doing a bit of filming. I'm doing lots of shows, going around the country, doing lots of shows.
Are you doing your one-woman show again or something?
Yes,
different?
but we're doing the Marigold on Tour shows too.
Oh.
It's literally, look at that. It's falling apart. This is falling apart, look at that.
And this is because you've rested it for long enough,
Yep,
yes?
this is the resting, and it's the whole thing that I'm doing. At the side. And I'm going to now take some of this and put this on top, so it's like a stack almost. So I'm using the same ingredients, just with different presentations. Okay. All this is like is crispy seaweed from a Chinese thing. So what we're going to do is literally take this and just bring this around like that. Lots of lovely sauce. Sauce is what you need. And bingo, I'm all greasy now. Bingo, thank you. You've got yourself a lovely beef in Yorkshire pudding, beef wrap, and crispy kale, tomato sauce, and chimichurri sauce. How's about that?
Ladies and gentlemen, Rosemary Strager, everybody. Now, Rosemary, we need to do a photo with you and Keith on your website.
I'm doing, yes, I think some of them are.
So, rosemarystrager.com, that's the first place. Cookery School, still happening?
Definitely my cookery school in Kent.
So the Cookery School, this is in Royal Tunbridge Wells, don't you know? It's a beautiful place, I've been there. It's absolutely stunning. Get yourselves down there for a course. You do them, you also have other people do them for
But
you as well.
also, go to Aldo Zilli's for lunch.
Oh, just over here, just behind the gooey brownies, over
Seriously.
there. Lovely. What we can assure you is no food goes to waste here, okay? We've got a very hungry team backstage who are going to devour that the moment it goes backstage. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Rosemary Strager, everybody.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Rosemary, people want to have a quick photo with
yes.
you.
So have you seen this before?
I watched it on Facebook.
It's like mostly popular.
Yeah.
When the moon hits your eyes, just like a big pizza pie, that's amore. Oh my God, and I remember you.
I was in there quite often.
I know, I just looked at you, I thought, oh, I remember that beautiful lady. Zilly Fish in Covent Garden. Nice to see you. Take care. You want to buy a book, don't you?
Yeah, we do. We do.
It's about time someone did. All right.
And there's no sickness, no time of danger in that bright light as I go. I'm busking here today, which means I am playing for tips, music. Please don't feel obligated, but if you would like to give me a little tip, it would be very much appreciated. Thank you very much for listening. I've also got some CDs for sale, which are just £5 today, so thank you very much. Tired inside, but I'm holding on. I'm gonna be your number one. I'm not the kind of girl who can judge us like that. I know I'm tired inside, but I'm holding on. I'm gonna be your number one, number one, number one. It's not the things you do to tease me back, but it's the way you do the things you do to me. I'm not the kind of girl who can love just like that. I know who can love just like that. I know that is I, but I'm holding on. I'm gonna be your number one, number one, number one. It's not the things you do that tease me back, but it's the way you do the things you do to me. I'm not the kind of girl who gives up just like that. I know that is I, but I'm holding on. I'm gonna be your number one. The tide is high, but I'm holding on. I'm gonna be your number one, number one, number one.
Pretty healthy for you. Apart from the sugar? Oh, I have the sugar-free ones, you know?
It's not the same as with the sugar.
Yeah, so we're gonna put out good vibes. We're gonna start off with an Aperol Spritz. Aperol Spritz is a super Italian drink. Who's had a Negroni?
Anybody drunk a Negroni?
Yes, we love a Negroni. What we're going to do is we're actually going to show you how we can change the Negroni by infusing the gin. So we're going to infuse it with strawberry. I'm going to show you how to do that. And then after, actually a cocktail with no alcohol.
Yes.
Maybe I'll pass that one around because we've cancelled that one.
Yeah, I'll cancel that one.
And then the last thing we're going to do is actually a Bunga special. It's probably one of my favourite cocktails at Bunga, for sure.
For sure.
It's in this little vessel which is actually special for Bunga. We get it specially made.
Yeah.
It's called the Italian Culo.
Nice.
Cool?
Lovely.
Alright.
So let's crack on. What's the first one then, Liz?
We're going to start with an Aperol Spritz. Now, some of you might not know, actually everyone knows, let's be real. Food. They've got pizza, they've got pasta, they've got risotto.
Yeah.
But what are all those things have in common?
Things that I don't eat.
Oh.
I'm joking.
Don't lie to me. These are all really, really filling foods. So basically what Italians had to do is they had to create some sort of a drink that would stimulate their appetite. That is why we have these two very important spirits here, the Aperol and Campari. These are cool. So, to start off with an Aperol Spritz, we're going to grab our jigger. Some of you might not know what a jigger is. Use one of these. I just wing it. I might put half a bottle of Aperol. Who sees? You know, who cares?
Straight from the bottle to the mouth.
Exactly. So basically, a jigger is the big half is 50 mils, which in the UK is a double shot, and the small half is 25 mils, which is a single shot. We're going to do 50 mils. Cool. So what I'm going to get is I'm actually going to get Lulu.
Yes.
To grab his jigger. A glass with some ice we've got over here.
Oh.
Effortless. Perfect. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to add some Prosecco. It doesn't have to be Prosecco. It's traditionally made with Prosecco, but you can add. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pop this cap off. Hopefully it makes a nice little popping sound.
And as Lydia said, of course you can just use Prosecco or you can be a bit bougier.
Oh, did you hear that?
Oh my gosh, that sounds like a good morning.
So what we're going to do is we're just going to pour in some Prosecco here. Nice. Soda water, it's entirely up to you. It depends on your taste buds. On stage, can be
I see what you're saying.
Cool, so
again.
Also there.
Okay.
Otherwise, because we're going to drink it straight away, we're just going to stir it up. We get that perfect, nice little... Oh.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's a good Aperol.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Italy, like I'm sitting in a Sicilian terrace house.
Yes.
The sun's beaming.
People watching. So you're talking about infusion here, Lydia. So can you infuse it with anything at all? Different things?
Look, you can't infuse it with egg or things like that.
No.
We normally stick to fruits and herbs. So in Bunga, we've got a rosemary vodka, which is really impressive. We've also got a... Who here's tried Nerds? That 90s candy, the Nerds?
Yes,
yeah.
yes. 90s
We've
kid in the
infused
building.
one of our vodkas with Nerds. I'm sure, Google it. Google has all the answers.
Yes, love
everything.
Google. Yeah, she's great.
She's great, we love her. So I've infused this with strawberry. What I've done is I've added the strawberry into it and then I've left it for 4 to 5 days. You don't have to do that. I basically just made sure that the gin has as much strawberry in it as possible. If you actually left it too late, what I would recommend is you get your strawberries, muddle it up, so squish it all up so all the juices come out, put it into a jug and then leave it. You don't really need that long at that point, maybe half an hour or an hour. Chunks, which is a nice strawberry, good flavour. So what we're going to do, the standard specs for a Negroni is 30, 30, 30.
Nice.
So 30 gin, 30 Campari, and then 30 of sweet vermouth. We're going to use here, which is quite a special vermouth, it's Martini Rubino. It's a little bit more on the pricey side, so if you guys don't want to spend something, you know, you only want to go over here, you get something like that there. Otherwise, if it's online store, so I'd probably go for that. But what we're going to do, 30, 30, 30. The jigger, if you guys remember, the small side is 25 mils, so we're actually going to use the bigger side. If you got a nice jigger, which you can on Amazon for about £5, they've usually got little lines inside them. So we're going to do this, Lulu.
Yes, of course.
So you're going to go to that line there, 30 mils of our strawberry infused gin. Now I'm sure you're all probably thinking that looks disgusting. That is what the case. It doesn't take away from the alcohol a little bit and make it a little bit more tasty. So we're just going to mix this around. What I'm using here is a bar spoon. You don't need to have a bar spoon, a normal spoon will do. It's just a way for bartenders to pretend they're a little bit more important than they actually are.
Right.
So we're just going to mix that around. However long you want to mix it, it's up to you. I don't want it to be too flavoursome, so I'm going to mix it a little bit. And then we're going to add some more on.
Did you hear the slurp?
I heard the slurp. No. That's a good slurp. It's like
I could have this in the park. Picnic. Picnic with friends.
Picnic with friends?
Yeah, for sure. Okay. I need to find some that can take me home in an Uber or something first, but very nice.
I should have diluted a little bit more. That is a little bit of a bite, but delicious nonetheless. Okay, the last thing we're going to do is this impressive new spirit that's just come out. It's called Seedlip. Has anyone heard of Seedlip before?
Yes, you have, my darling, yeah.
So it's basically a non-alcoholic spirit. So they've diluted it with herbs and things like that to make sure it has a really nice flavour and it balances out some cocktails, but it's not going to get you drunk. So what we're going to do, Lily, come back here, I need you here.
Okay.
We're going to use this tool here, which is called a cocktail shaker. You can get these on Amazon. You can actually get all of these products in like a little bar kit for £20. Nice. It's actually really, really affordable.
That's a good gift idea.
It is a good gift idea. I got given a gift once and it was amazing. I've used it lots.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to muddle some cucumber to see how much you want to add into it. I love cucumber and I also want to make this as fresh as possible. So I'm going to cut probably about 1/4 of cucumber. Just into little cubes, it doesn't matter too much.
Nice.
Because you're going to muddle it anyway. And then we go for me.
Yes.
I'm going to give you some mint leaves.
Okay.
Now when you put this in a cocktail, you think it's automatically going to have quite a lot of flavour.
Okay.
then the flavour sort of stays trapped inside. So what I'm going to do,
Yeah.
let's add a little bit more. Lulu's just going to gently give it a little tap.
Oh.
Like a nice little slap. No,
Okay.
a little bit more. You
Yep.
want to smell it. Nice, Lulu.
Yep.
Nailed it. Now smell
Friday
it for
nights.
me.
Yep.
Smell it for me. Tell me what it smells like.
Lovely.
Lovely.
A lot
Fresh.
more fresh than before, yeah.
Easy. Add that back into there for me.
Thank you very much.
Next thing we're going to do is add our... Because it's not alcoholic, it doesn't matter how much you add in terms of alcohol strength. It depends on how much you want the herbal flavours. I want to add a bit of a flavour in here, so we're going to add 50 mils. Otherwise you can just add 25 mils. The next thing we're going to add is bottle green elderflower.
Yeah.
It's just in this tall... Normally measure it, but today we're just going to add a dash.
Yeah, the professional.
Profesh. So, nice. We're going to grab the big side of our cocktail shaker. Going to add the ice to about 3/4 of the way. And then super important with cocktail shakers, people get it really confused sometimes. You need to make sure that one side of the cocktail is flat. So if you can all see there, cool, you ready Lulu?
Yeah.
Give it a good shake. Yes,
Oh,
Lulu.
yeah, you can shake when you do it as well. It's up to you. Thank you very much, thank you.
This one is super, super easy, guys. Even though it's got the shaker in it, it's one of my favourite drinks, I think. It's actually on our new cocktail menu. It's called the Mamma Mia.
Oh.
Yeah. Try that one for me.
Yes.
Fresh?
It's very fresh.
Fresh to death.
A very summery day.
Amazing. The last thing we're going to do, guys, is we're going to do our Italian. Then you're going to add it. Yeah, perfect. This is actually such an easy cocktail.
Yes, I had to wear a cast and everything. That's what I wear when I go with my little summers to Italy, ladies and gents. It's the outfit I wear.
Add some more ice. And then we're just going to top it up. Released this probably a couple of years ago now, and it didn't pick off so much, but now it's really taken off. It's more of like a, I probably say a passion fruit flavour.
Yeah.
Out of all the tropical ones. And
Yes.
little sparklers on the side every time someone orders one of these. But I'm not going to do that to you guys today, so we're just going to leave it in the vessel. How's that?
Oh, lovely.
Lovely?
No, I need to like it like this.
When Mama Bunga comes down with her son Luigi. On Thursday, we've got Thursday karaoke's.
Yes,
Lulu.
There's a whole bunch of us around the country that are doing what we do after people.
Right, so that's it, we're in the zone there. Now, so that's why, because, and I tell you, my grandson went to stay with some friends the other day. He was horrified when he saw somebody putting their knife into some strawberry or raspberry jam, and he said, don't do that, don't do that. Do come forward if you've got a thing. Don't do that. And of course, he wouldn't let them do that. So he ended up, they ended up having to get teaspoons into the jam. That's my grandson. I thought, what have I done? What have I produced? Well, not me, but you know, my daughter-in-law. Eating your main course. Right, okay, here we go. This is the important part, okay? This is really important. How to eat your food, but how to make it look, always get as much out of it as possible. Now, how would you do it? Show me how you do it.
Worst possible person.
Put your bread into that.
Okay, so I'm actually right-handed, but I hold my knife and fork the other way around. You don't care?
No, I don't care. Okay, go on, go.
So what am I demonstrating?
You show me how your fork and knife very odd way.
My mother really tried to correct me. I hold my pen funny, and I'm the worst possible person for this. So this is how I would just hold my knife and fork.
Okay, all right. I tell you what. I'm not going to, because you're so used to that. You're very rarely. I think you're not going to bother to change. I think that's quite different.
I think it would be.
Hold it like that.
Oh, sorry, like that. Okay.
Now the other one.
Yeah, and then the same.
Okay, now this is going to be quite tricky for you. Right, we're going to do this, okay, do that. Take a mouthful and put a knife and fork down. And have a conversation.
Okay, and okay, so I should always flip the fork exactly.
Yeah, have a conversation.
Yes.
Let you think.
Yeah, that's good. And it slows you down.
It slows you down. Then you take your life up again. Do not do that. Do not do that. Do not do that.
Take someone's eye out.
How many people do that? You don't know. How many people do that? How many people do that? Too many.
I love it.
So how many people do what I do? So obviously there's a whole lot who's not telling me the truth. Okay, you do it. You do it. Well done. So you know. The problem is, and then when you've finished, always put your knife together, not on the side, not anything, knife together like that.
And then that signifies...
Straight ahead of you.
Yeah.
That is the proper etiquette, correct way to eat and to have your knife and fork. Okay, so lift it up, do that, eat, there, when you've finished, and then when you don't do that. There's no way in a million years you'll not do that. But you will now. Right, the thing about it is, I tell you what it's all about. It's conversation. The thing, it looks nicer. When I'm doing this, if I'm going to do this, or do this, it doesn't look very nice. That's the difference. It's not because it's snobby. It's not because it's grand. It's because it doesn't look nice. Here I'm blowing my forks all the time. It really looks pretty horrible when I'm going like this all the time. But if I'm like this, I'm talking, and I'm making it nice, and I'm having a conversation, and that's what it's about.
Yeah, and like I said, slows you down.
And it slows you down.
Yeah.
So consequently, it's just not, so nothing is done. I'll tell you this story, one of my favourites. And they always say, oh, they mustn't order beer. I said, why not? Because it's not the thing to have in a restaurant. I said, that is the most silly thing I've ever heard. So I called the sommelier and I said, what beers do they have? So then he goes through, or she goes through, all they can't do. And I just said to them, you know the difference? You're just not going to drink an apple bottle. You're going to have a half pint. That's all. Or you're going to drink out of a nice glass. That is the only difference, because it's nicer. Not because it's, again, grand or snobby. It's just a nicer way to do it. That's all. It's people have a real misconstrued idea of smart, posh restaurants or wherever they go. It's because the whole thing is nicer, and it looks nicer, and it's learning to behave in a nicer way. That's all it is. They couldn't believe it. It's exactly what they did at home. And when I actually said to them, because they did their knives and forks like this, and all I said to them was, look, I want you to watch me how I eat. They did. And I said, which one do you like the best? They said, we like the way you do it. So I said, well, I'm not going to tell you what to do. It's your choice. And if you want to do it the way I've done it, then don't. You know, for the rest of the meal, they ate it like me. Now you see, but it was their choice. I wasn't going to criticize them, but I was just showing them another way of doing it. And that's all that it's about, is showing them another way of looking pretty, making it pleasant to be with, and also making it more enjoyable, so you and I can have a conversation, and I'm not letting you get a word in edgeways. But actually, that's the other thing. And the other thing is, you must never turn your back on a person at the table, and you must never go like that. If you're going to be at the table, you always go like that. You never ever. It is so rude to turn your back on someone at the table. And then, if you give this person on the right, you then can turn to the left and give them as much notice. Do not hog anybody. I must tell you, I've got to admit something the other night. I did it the other night. I was so ashamed of myself. It was so rude of me. And I hadn't realised I'd done it. And I'd done it because mentally I was doing something with these other people in business. And I gave them too much time that I should with the other people. And it was wrong of me, and I was really embarrassed by it, and I did apologise afterwards, because I thought it was very wrong. But I didn't do it consciously. But it shows you how easy it is to do things not in the correct way, and actually how rude it can come across. So, because it can come across really rude, that you're not giving people enough attention. Okay? Now, another question, please, on the page.
You can just speed up there as well. That's just going to blend everything down. Beautiful for us. So these accessories are really good because now you can do smaller quantities. 600ml here, 220 25ml here. Everything you want inside the one machine. It'll work into a nice cooling, which we're going to pour over our ice cream for you. So I am treating you now, don't worry. But should be about fine. Turn that upside down. This one again comes with its own little lid, but this one of course has a smoothie cup lid. So if you did your smoothies, take it to the gym with you. You did a coffee, take it to work with you. It's double insulated, so it'll keep things hot and cold for a bit. Use it for pouring your vinaigrettes and your oils over your dinners, anything like that. We're going to have that in a second. Because first, we need to finish off this meal. So we've got to start.
Every time we say goodbye, baby, it hurts. When the sun goes down and the band won't play, I'll always remember us this way. That was in the night, always trying to. We say goodbye, baby, it hurts. When the sun goes down and the band won't play, I'll always remember us this way. If you know it, especially these girls down here, come on, you must. I can find the words, and the band won't play. I'll always remember us this way. When you lose.
But look at that. Of course, you can do cucumbers, the cucumber sticks. You know, like when you go to the Chinese, you get that crispy asthmatic duck. You can make your own asthmatic duck at home. You can do French fries like the kids get at McDonald's. But look, who wants French fries when you can have big chips? Don't worry about that. So if you want to do big chips, take a potato and you can do chips, just like that. So, as I say, really, really simple, really, really easy. I'm just going to introduce everyone to my assistant.